What's going on, guys? So Monday morning, getting into Procode here in Irvine, spot where I train at with and work out of with my buddy Scott Prohaska, and we're doing a little challenge with the group of coaches there, Scott included, myself, 4 or 5 other guys, like a New Year's thing. A few of us want to get into better shape. So there's going to be some body comp stuff, which we're going to use on what's called the in-body, which is, relatively decent equipment to test on. Then we're going to do a couple power tests. There is going to be an endurance one, which I will not be filming, but I'm going to film the jump stuff and the power stuff on the Hawkins force plate. Which would be fun, be a laugh, be intriguing to see what sort of data I can grab off of it, and see where I'm at. As you can see, it is a real drizzly, cold. Well, it's not that cold, but it's cold for California day today. Had a few shit days of weather. My wife's birthday was a washout as well, which she's like, "You moved me halfway around the world, and this is what we get." But hopefully good weather's to come. But yeah, was really happy with how my body reacted to 2 sessions I did last week. I split them quite far apart. I did Monday, Friday. This week I'm going to go maybe Tuesday, Thursday, or Tuesday, Friday when it comes to plyos and stuff. Looking forward to doing I'm going to be doing like a single leg takeoff day tomorrow, intertwined into a plus plyos session, which will be good. I'm using the speed and power program at the moment, which is in the intermediate level. So we've got our starter, intermediate, advanced, and advanced plus. Obviously I've got the capacity and the skill to be doing advanced and advanced plus work, but I want to be able to handle the volume, so I'm using the intermediate level at the moment. And obviously the beauty of the plyos that I do in terms of locomotive work is that it's all self-prescribed. So even if I'm training alongside, let's say, a 15-year-old female, if I'm prescribed, let's say, 10 meters or 10 yards of hopping, my hopping is going to be potentially a bit more intense than that 15-year-old. Just how I do the movement, just by how much faster maybe I'm whipping the foot into the ground and stuff like that. So it's all self-prescribed. It's not like there's certain levels where you're going to fall off of a box, and each level that the program goes up, I'm falling from a different height or whatever. So that's the beauty of that. So that's why I'm starting with the intermediate. I'm not going to start right down at the start because that is too little for me. But yeah, I've kind of enjoyed that, and I was really happy with how my body adapted to, or reacted, sorry, to the session I did with Derek on Friday, which I posted on here. Yeah, those long extensive, although we did 2 sets, we're doing 60, 70 yards of bounding. So accumulatively, that volume was pretty killer. But we didn't do too much in general. So I'm just tweaking and playing and seeing how that can build up. And with regards to body comp stuff, I'm just going to start loading up some good strength stuff. I'm going to start loading up some hypertrophy stuff. Hopefully I'll drop a little bit of fat because I am carrying a little bit. Which some of you may think, oh, it's kind of tertiary at this point in terms of how, but like in terms of where I was as an athlete, I was far leaner. I just want to feel a bit better. And I'm going with what Tim Riley has been pumping, which is a rotisserie chicken a day. I'm going to be trying to pump up my my protein levels with that. Just get some good lean protein in. $5 from Costco for a rotisserie chicken, like easy, in and out. There's like 2 or 3 meals there. I don't have to do anything. I've just got to have breakfast and dinner in and amongst that, and it's just super easy. So yeah, so I'm going to go in now. I'll probably film like a little bit of a warm-up. I'm going to play with a couple things. I have nothing planned with regards to how I'm going to attack it, but I'm going to go in, do the Hawkins jump test, and I will film it, make sure you guys are along the way with me, and I might do like a couple of regular slot-ins where I'm going to do tests on it, but I'm going to push the dynamic work that I'm doing, and hopefully that will take care of the metrics that we're trying to chase. So I think as a cohort, we're testing propulsive power and potentially jump height as well, because I think we're just going to do like a standing counter movement jump, just to keep it easy, because there are some people that aren't necessarily like training as an athlete anyway. So yeah, just good fun, but keeps me there, keeps me focused. So we retest again in April. So yeah, looking forward to this. So I will catch you inside. So just getting ready for this jump test. I'm going to do, as I mentioned before, do a CMJ on the Hawkins plates. The boys are doing the same this week as well. So intrigued to see where I kind of stand as to what I would have done previously. And obviously it's always interesting to test on the force plates, because it's going to give you a lot more accurate info regarding jump height in counter movement jumps. Bit tight posteriorly from Friday's session, and then not really doing anything because we were reined in. You guys are getting after it as well in here, which is nice. Doing some weight jumps on the Plyomat, which is cool. Hips feel good. Ankles a little stiff. Yeah, I always do like a couple movements at the beginning of what I'm trying to do, just to get like a vibe for how things feel. If anyone tells you like good movement assessment for you sensationally is big, how do things feel? Like I'll do like a basic test of like a split squat, let that back hip go down or back knee go down, see how tight I am anteriorly. What was that? 34.3. Nice.
Yeah, max that out today, brother. What? Max that out today, so you can sit out the first week. First week did 34 like 2 weeks.
Where do you want to take that in 12 weeks? You want to add 2 or 3 inches to it?
Yeah.
I think that would be.
As coaches, I'm gonna have to. As much as we're trying to raise the strengths,
Yeah.
you gotta make sure the weaknesses don't get lower, right? So if you lose like 1 on the propulsive power,
Yeah.
that -1. That's true.
If you lost propulsive like in this period like this.
Muscle mass? It's not, we're not doing that because it's just getting 7 points.
Surely none of us are losing muscle mass. I mean, unless you're really trying to cut, I guess you're trying to drop. What's worth more? Yeah, yeah. What's worth? Is there a hierarchy of what places more value? Is it dropping fat? As opposed dropping fat surely a bit easier than gaining muscle. I don't know. I guess yeah. Yeah. That's also why I said about percentages, right? If like I'm at 15%.
Because I know Scott, if he actually walks in, he'll lose like 7 pounds of body fat.
Yeah.
Probably like add 2 or 3 pounds.
Yeah.
That's usually what he does.
Yeah.
You guys here for the
So.
where Scott was fucking hard for 6 weeks, got back on the side, he gained fat, and he lost.
So boys are discussing the points of certain people here that are trying to that are carrying more body fat than like myself. I just tested at 15% body fat on the in-body. Some of the guys tested higher, whereas it might be hard for me to chase losing some body fat, but yeah, maybe a bit easier for me to chase putting muscle mass on. I don't think that's necessarily the case in any way for any people, but yeah, it might be skewed a little bit. That's why, I thought about suggesting the percentage change over that time for everyone. So if I lost 5% body fat, which would be pretty crazy in 12 weeks, that's a 30% loss, which is huge, obviously. Just gonna do some basic positive shin angle stuff. Because I don't want to feel, when I'm pushing through the force plate, that I'm losing that pressure through the max propulsive stage. So when I drop into here, then I'm transitioning through and up. I don't want to feel blocked as I drop the shin. So making sure that that's pretty relaxed and loose is super important. All right, cool. Getting some bit more dynamic stuff now. Just open up the hips one more time. Just pulse in for that back leg. The front hip just will dip down then in towards the heel. As you'll see from this angle. Stretch for that back leg. Dip of that front thigh. Warm up. Achilles, lower leg. Just some basic bouncing stuff. Really, really rudimentary. Just length and tension through the Achilles. Old school tunes pumping in here today. Do like a bit of a light skipping as well. Backwards. Pattern becomes so much more difficult. Again, just getting loads of impulses through Achilles. Left Achilles is a little sore still from being an idiot, doing some Instagram content on Thursday. So yeah, it's a little sore, but manageable. Just get some good blood flow through the lower leg will help. I use these segments as well as like just a way to play with some landings movements. There is no plan to doing a couple of these movements. Just change that foot position, getting a feeling in different parts of the foot, just feeling confident as I move to, just push the malleability of the tendon and the muscle around it. Cool, I don't want to do too much of that. I've got a live session tomorrow with Plyos subscribers, so yeah, I want to stay relatively fresh. All right. Move on to some more pushing, isometric, stance-based stuff. All right, let's do this iso push now. Find a good position on the foot. Push hips through and up. 4 or 5 second push into the rack. Just gives that good feeling through the foot. Find where you want to apply the force best and just press through that position. So I'm going to do like a short pulse in, relax, and do 3 of them. 1, 2, 3. Cool. That's enough of that. All right, so I'm gonna play around with, I'm gonna go first, I'm gonna do a hands at shoulders to really eliminate what I'm doing with my hand contribution. So it's all coming from my hip. Then I'm gonna do a full arm swing one, and then I'm just gonna go and move then into the tested hands on hips one, okay? So all of them will be a counter movement, and yeah, we'll see how well. So hands akimbo first. That was a nice one. That one felt good. Right. Right, here we go. I'm gonna go hands akimbo first, then hands on hips. All right, what we got? Yeah, not bad. I did hands akimbo up here, which is 21 inch. Yeah, so. Average relative propulsive power, just shy of 40 watts per kilo. 15 inch. It's about pretty standard. Yeah. And then peak relative braking force, 271%. So just shy of 3 times body weight. Cool. Save that one. Cool. Let's go. We'll go hands on this one, and then the last one will be hands on hips. Actually, let's go hands on. We'll go hands on hips now. This is the test. That felt good for trajectory. Yeah, better. Yeah, 41.5 watts per kilo. But vertical didn't actually increase that much. What, for the one previous to it?
The one you just did?
I don't think that's the last one, I think. Yeah. Yeah. All right, so we got.
There it is. That's why it was higher.
Yeah. Yeah, big time. Yeah, same sort of counter movement depth, just shy of 15 inch. Takeoff velocity, potentially better. Cool. All right, I'm gonna go one more. Third time lucky. I'm gonna go hands on hips again, and then I'll try one with hands, see how much it changes. All right, 3, 2. Oh, is it gonna register?
43?
I don't know, it's gone a bit, it's just delayed a little. Let's see what it's saying. 43, there you go. Yeah, jump height increased. Yeah, jump height went to 22. Relative propulsive power, 43.1. God, the extension on my right knee, I've gone like, bang, and it's like, oh, I jarred the hell out of my right knee. Same counter movement depth. 14.6. It's been between that and 15. Yeah. Takeoff velocity was even better again that time. Cool. I'll take those. So we're tracking height and propulsive power, right?
Yeah.
2 metrics. Propulsive power measured in watts per kilo as well. So yeah, it becomes a bit more relative to body weight there as well, which is nice. What's been some good scores For the athletes, Danny. Danny, for propulsive power, what's been good scores?
Yours.
Yeah. He said mine. Am I number 2? Close.
Scoreboard on the top right.
Top right. Scoreboard.
Might be top 5. For sure top 10. Yeah, here we go.
Number 2. Let's go. I'm taking over. I'm taking over in April. So I'll show you the scoreboard.
Here for 2 months and he's doing number 2.
There you go.
He's going for number 1.
I'm coming for number 1. All you athletes at Procode. Yeah, a couple. So you got some 2 NFL pros here. What are the athletes? Top one is
Division 1 baseball player.
Division 1 baseball. And you got 2 NFL pros here.
3. His third is the Patriots linebacker.
Which one?
Terrence Hall, number 3.
Oh, Terrence Hall. Okay. Patriots linebacker. Okay, nice. Cool. Well, I've got to take over. So I'm gonna aim for 47 watts per kilo.
Yeah.
I think that's a nice goal.
You had the top of the leaderboard.
Yeah. I've got to take that. I reckon. Give me a couple of weeks and I'll take the leaderboard.
Yeah. He's gone. So.
Yeah, he's gone. Ty's gone. So, all right, cool. So, other tests we got are watt bike. Watt bike we're tracking 3 minutes, power through 3 minutes.
Yeah.
Average watts for 3 minutes, which I'm not gonna film. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that tomorrow or Wednesday. that ain't going on camera. And that's it. Yeah, body comp, jumps, and bike. Cool. So some all-round stats to chase. Relatively happy with the jumps, but intrigued to see where that can go. All right, cool. Thanks for tuning in. Like, subscribe, keep following, comment below.